Mataram Sujalam Supalam Malayaj Shitalam Shasya Shamalam Mataram Vande Mataram Shubhra Jyotsna Pulakitayamini Pulla Kusumita Drumadala Shobhini Suhasini Sumadhur Bhashini Sukhalam Varadam Mataram Vande Mataram Koti Koti Gandha Kala Kala Ninad Karave Koti Koti Bhujay Vrita Khar Karvale Kevul Makumi Abale Bahubal Dharini Namami Tarini Vipudal Varini Mataram Vande Mataram Tumi Vidya Tumi Dharma Tumi Hini Tumi Dharma Tvam hi prana sharire Bahute Tumi ma Shakti Hridaye Tumi ma Bhakti Tumhari Pratima Gadi Mandire Mandire Vande Mataram Tvam hi Durga Dash Praharan Dharini Kamala Kamala Dala Viharini Vani Vidya Dayini Namami Kam Namami Kamalam Amalam Atulam Sujalam Subalam Mataram Vande Mataram Shamalam Saralam Susmitam Bhushitam Dharanam Dharanam Mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram
My dear fellow citizens, I convey my warmest greetings to everyone on the occasion of the 80th Independence Day. As we celebrate the day, we remember with utmost gratitude to all our revered freedom fighters whose sacrifices, fortified, fortitude, and perseverance brought us freedom from colonial rule. Friends, it is a time of attainment of independence. A pledge was made to build a democratic, strong, prosperous, and progressive nation of our people. Our hearts are filled with pride as we have, to a large measure, achieved the cherished goal that we set for ourselves when we started as a free nation. Nagaland, the 16th state of the Union, along with the other states in the country, we have been worthy partners in our collective quest to attain greatness for our nation on many fronts. We remain committed to reaching even greater heights for the country and our people. Friends, while we take pride in the collective accomplishment as a people over decades, we are mindful of a long-standing Naga political issue, which remains unresolved. Our people yearn for an early solution to the political issue, and you are aware that the state government had convened a bond-based consultative meeting on the Naga political issue on the 12th September 2024. We saw the participation of all stakeholders, including tribal hosts, civil societies representatives, for elevating the ongoing dialogue and a peace process to the ministerial level for continuing the committee, constituting the committee. We look forward to the Government of India for reaching out further to all the negotiation parties with urgency and clarity for ensuring that everyone comes together to enable the committee to commence its works in the light earnest in effectively fulfilling its mandate. The state government reaffirms its commitment to continue playing the role of active facilitator in the peace process for the realization of our long-cherished dream of an honorable and acceptable solution at the earliest possible. Friends, we have always remained committed for the all-round progress for every community and region of the state. However, due to historical reasons and other challenges, our brothers and sisters from Eastern Nagaland continue to remain disadvantaged, lagging behind in several development indexes, and we wholeheartedly support their desire for seeking an arrangement in the form of the Frontier Nagaland Territory Authority for the Eastern Nagaland to enable them to fulfill their aspirations and help close the development deficits that they have historically suffered from some time. On 5th February 2026, Government of Nagaland signed the Memorandum of Agreement with Government of India and the NPO people for constituting of a Frontier Nagaland Territorial Authority within the state of Nagaland. This historic agreement is a testament to our continued endeavor to ensure equitable and inclusive development to all parts and regions of our state. I once again congratulate our people of Eastern Nagaland on the historic milestone and assure of the state government fullest cooperation and continued support for moving together with the government of India and ENPO for early constitution and operationalization of FNTA. Friends, the state recently witnessed unprecedented and relentless monsoon rainfall, triggering widespread landslide, flash floods across several districts, resulting in a tragic loss of precious human lives and injuries to many people, particularly in Mon district and some other district. I extend my heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families and wish a speedy recovery to the injured. The disaster having caused extensive damage to houses of our people, other properties and public infrastructures. The government through the NSDMA and the district administration has been undertaking rescue and relief for the affected families and are carrying out restoration works. I sincerely appreciate the unwavering support of our local communities whose timely assistance greatly strengthened our efforts, giving the magnitude of the devastation and the state's resource constraint. We sought assistance from Government of India and an inter-ministerial central team from MHA has recently visited the state to assess damages and facilitate the necessary support for recovery and rehabilitations. Our youth continue to be central to our efforts and policies. The Department of Youth Resources and Sports took a significant step towards augmenting and creating world-class sporting facilities for our youth. On 3rd July 2026, with the virtual inauguration of 16 new sports infrastructure projected across the states, comprising of 11 multi-indoor halls, 4 futsal grounds, district youth resources sports officers, office and residential quarter. The department has also continued to enable our young athletes to excel in national and international events during Sports Authority of India, Khelo India Archery Championship at Calcutta from 12 to 17 January 2026. Nagaland bagged 1 gold, 4 silvers and 4 bronze medals. The state is honored to be mentioned in the Honorable Prime Minister's 135th episode of Man Ki Baat, broadcasted on 28 June 2028 at 26 for the grassroots initiative Nagaland Baby League Football and the Nagaland Futsal League as inspiring model for the nurturing young talents and promoting women's sports. The Department of Higher Education under the PM Usha schemes completed the inauguration 3 major infrastructure projects at the Mopal Government College and academic buildings, a 46-room girls hostel, an incubation center and skill hub, an academic building at the Naga Government College. Was also completed and inaugurated. Foundation stone and a new model degree college in Newland, Noglak, Samator, Seminyu were also laid on 3rd July 2026. The department also launched the Higher Education Academic and Record Tracking Act on 29th April 2026, further strengthening the technology-driven governance. The Technical Education Department achieved an important milestone in July 26 with the successful completion of PM Divine's project, Educational Infrastructure and Facilities Development in the Polytechnic of Nagaland. The State Cabinet approved the Nagaland Technical Education Policy on 26th June 2026. The policy, a strong foundation for self-reliance and future-ready Nagaland by integrating traditional knowledge and innovations, entrepreneurship, collaborative capacity building, and modern infrastructure development. In a major step of positioning Nagaland as a hub for advanced education in research, the state government, following the guidance of the central government, has submitted a comprehensive proposal to the Ministry of Education for establishing an Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, a 260 acres site at Chitu, Kohima has been proposed for setting up the IIT. The Department of Labor, Employment and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has signed an MOU with the Logistics Skill Council and Redeemtown Foundations for establish a center of excellence in Dimapur for training unemployed youth and need demands for skilled logistic professionals. The Chief Minister's Fellow Programs, Nagaland, implemented by IIT, aims in strengthening governance through research, evidence-based policy making, institutional learning, and field engagement. The first batch of 18 candidates from across the state was announced on 11 August 2026 for a one-year fellowship building a skill pool of local professionals to support Nagaland's long-term development priorities and the vision of Viksit Nagaland 2047. Nagaland Skill and Entrepreneurship has established the NSEDM Ident Japanese Language Center in collaboration with the Asian One Japan, with the first batch of 50 trainees preparing for overseas employment. The School Education Department completed 54 infrastructure projects during financial year 2020-25-26, including 19 integrated science and mathematics laboratories, 4 school buildings, renovations and residential hostel, thereby strengthening school infrastructure across the state. The NCERT Pakast Rashtriya Virkesham Foundation Language and Numeracy, reflecting steady progress under the Nippon Bharat Mission. Additionally, under the Nagaland Education Project, Nectar, the PSCE and Digital Learning Management System was introduced to strengthen governance and enhancing the professional development of teachers, school teachers, and education officials. The Department of Health and Family Welfare continued to implement key strategies towards a TB-free Nagaland in line with the National Strategic Plan. In collaboration with the Rural Development Program, 214 villages were declared TB-free on World TB Day to achieve universal health coverage and 100% Ayushman card situation among eligible citizens. The department has launched 100-day Ayushman student covered mission across all districts in May 2026. Recently, central government has conveyed that a new greenfield aims may be considered provided the state government makes sufficient land available for its establishment. Accordingly, the Health and Family Department has submitted a proposal for aims with 200 acres of land at a proposed Nagaki city, Chumbakadima in Chetavale to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. The Social Welfare Department completed the construction of new buildings for Kohima Orphanage Home, Kohima with a capacity accommodation more than 100 children. The project funded by IDC aims to provide a safe, secure and child-friendly residential facility for orphanage and destitute children. The home has been established in accordance with the provision of the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015. The department has further achieved complete coverage of all 17 districts of the states under Mission Salta. The Department of Rural Development launched a Vikshit Bharat guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission Gram scheme in Nagaland on 12 July 2026 as per of the nationwide rollout for implementation of a new scheme. The VVG Ramji livelihood infrastructure and enhancing climate resilience through works aimed at mitigation the impact of extreme weather events. The department underdeveloped area, DUDA, is set to implement the Vibrant Village program under MHA from 2026-27, which aim to make border villages self-reliant and vibrant, improve living conditions, strengthen community engagement, and foster a sense of national integration and security. The livelihood program under PM Divine has seen good progress with 87% completion achieved the infrastructure components. The Government of India has notified the Solid Waste Management Rule 2026. The urban development has made several infrastructure interventions under SBM U20 aimed at enabling the urban local bodies to comply with the foresaid rules under the mission. Till date, 21 urban waste water management projects along with 21 sewage treatment plants projects have been grounded. In addition, 13 visual slug treatment plants are under implementation across 13 ULBs. The state government has identified 39 square kilometers in Chhatha Valley, Chupakadima district for establishing a modern incubation CD, Nagaki, to catalyst economic activities and providing opportunity to our young population. The master plan for Nagaki was submitted for consideration of the central government for funding under incubation of new city scheme under the 15th Finance Commission during 2023, an area of 330 hectares within the proposed Nagaki city had already been earmarked for immediate activation and detailed planning for establishing city as well as land acquisition has been completed. A high-level governing council under my chairmanship along with deputy chief ministers and advisors and the chief secretary has also been constituted for Nagaki to provide vision and policy directions. An amount of rupees 100 crores under subsidy has been received for the projection for the road alignments. However, for creating all the basic infrastructure, additional resources are required. We have requested central government for considering of the projects in acquisition of new schemes through a special financial package, which the discussion had already been taken. Government of Nagaland continue to augment and strengthen the road connectivity through the development and upgrading of its road network across the state. The last financial year, the PWD Road and Bridges successfully completed 132.50 kilometers of road and 6 modular steel bridges under various states and central government schemes. The PWD Road and Bridges has also maintained and kept motorable the 1,315.90 kilometers of road under its care. There were several key projects also taken up for the development and upgradation of national highways in the state by PWD. Notable amongst them, the widening of the existing single-lanes road to two-lanes highway from Ungar to Tuli on National Highway 2, covering 35 kilometers at a cost of rupees 161.70 crores, and widening of the existing single-lanes road to two-lane from Longsa to a new Wokha village, and National Highway covering 10.44 at a cost of rupees 65 crores. Widening of the existing land road to an intermediate land from Mokokchon to village to Chari town, spanning 23.06 kilometers across Mokokchon and Twensan district, completed at a cost of rupees 115.10 crores. In addition, the construction of the four-lane Dimapur bypass by NHIDCL has already been completed, and the project is awaiting for inauguration. Following the heavy monsoon this year, several roads and highways have been cut off in several districts, putting citizens to severe difficulties. The state government is earnestly undertaking restoration work to restore communication and connectivity. The PWD housing completed Type 1 residential tower at Nagaland House Staff Quarters Complex at Dawarka, New Delhi. Following the handover, all the flats have been occupied, marking a significant milestone to enhancing staff welfare and strengthening residential facilities for the officers staff of Nagaland House, Delhi. In order to boost extra-state air connectivity, the state government is actively pursuing for the development of 4 short landing strips at strategic locations at Mokokchon, Mon, Twensan, and Jetu. These facilities are envisioned to accommodate smaller aircrafts operating from basic landing grounds. At Jetu, Kohima which will have the hub of the entire air operation, a small aircrafts with essential infrastructure is proposed to be built, which may be expanded and developed in due course to a full-fledged airport capable of handling large aircrafts. The multidisciplinary teams deployed by the Airport Authority of India have successfully completed the preliminary technical assessment of the entire project. We look forward for the support of the central government for this initiative, the state which will ensure air connectivity throughout the state. Government is also working towards development of inland waters, which has the potential of significantly enhance Nagaland tourism landscape, stimulates state's economy, and generates sustainable livelihood. The leader survey of Tizuzenki National Highway uh, number 101 has been proposed for a more detailed and comprehensive assessment of this waterway corridor. The development of three water bodies of our state, Doyam Reservoir, Yune Lake, and Shiloi Lake, for the purpose of promoting of tourism and water sports, is currently underway with the DPRs in the final stage of preparation. A significant steps towards facilitating and providing affordable and coordinated passenger bus services to the states was taken with the signing of the tripartite MOU between Finance Department and Tata Company and Nagaland State Transport for 43 new buses under deferred payment mechanism on 5th May 2026. A noteworthy achievement of Nagaland GIS and Remote Sensing Center recently has been established. Of the Drone School, Drone Center of Excellence, Nagaland, which was inaugurated by me on 26 January 2026. The center is creating new opportunities for the youth of Nagaland by imparting industry relevant skills in drone operation, aerial surveying, and mapping, among others. The Industries and Commerce Department signed MOU with IIFT Calcutta Compass on 5th February 2026, establishing an export facility sale in Nagaland to enhance entrepreneurs' export readiness. Nagaland Food Processing Industries Policy approved on 17 March 2026 aim to strengthen food processing, improves farmers' income, enhance food security, and generate employment under the state government innovation fund. The Chief Minister Yarn Band was inaugurated at Tulvi on 7th August 2026 to provide cotton, bamboos, eri, and moga yarns to register waivers, SSGs, and cooperative societies. With yarn passbook on 8 June 2026, key SASKI funded infrastructure was also inaugurated, including food processing incubation center at Tuluvi and Tuingsan, entrepreneurs incubation centers at Naga, Chumokirima, and modern aggregation center at Longnak, Mokokchu. The Public Health Engineering Department continued to make steady progress in improving the quality of life of our people under the Jal Jeevan mission. With the successful completions and inauguration of PHE divisions buildings at Newland headquarters, the department also strengthened the institution infrastructures. The Power Department, in order to relieve load congestion of the existing substation at Nagarjan, is constructing a new 220/132/33 kV substations at Citronse, Yezepe. Project is funded under PM Divine and is now nearing completion. This will significantly improve the power stability in Dimapur, Chimukidima, Newland, and also parent district. The optical ground wire project funded by Ministry of Power to establish fast and reliable communication between various EHV substations and generation stations with state load dispatch center is currently in progress in alignment with the national objective of transmissions to green energy. The Nagaland Solar Mission, in convergence with the PM's Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, has installed rooftop solar system with a cumulative installation capacity of 1.32 megawatts. The department has also installed more than 57,300 smart meters, which will help in achieving the revenue target of rupees 400 crores during 2026-27. In order to achieve power security and long-term self-sufficiency, the Power Department has also proposed development of 3 new hydropower projects in the state, namely 42 megawatts Lower Teaser Hydro Electrical Project, 24 megawatts Zinki Hydroelectric Project, and 24 Teaser Valley Hydroelectrical Project to the Department of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Finance, to be undertaken under EAP at an estimated total cost of rupees 1,264 crores. I am happy to announce that the government of Nagaland has approved and notified the Nagaland Agriculture Policy of 2025, providing a comprehensive and inclusive roadmap for formation, the agriculture and allied sector policy to set clear vision for the building and resilient, sustainable and prosperous agricultural economy that enhances farmers' livelihood, strengthens food and nutrition security, and promotes climate resilient growth. The Department of Agriculture also, under the Digital Agriculture Mission, a flagship initiative aimed at building a robust farmer-centric digital public infrastructure, launched the Unified Digital Agriculture Ecosystem. The Department of Horticulture, under the mission for integrated development of horticulture, could ensure enhancing of area coverage for fruits, vegetables, spices, flowers, plantation crops by over 2,800 hectares. The proposal for the establishment of 2 centers of excellence for kiwi fruits at Fitzero, Peck, and for Dendrodon orchid at State Horticulture Nursery Chowmakanima is under process. The Department of Animal Husbandry Services during the past year, in partnership with local producers, have been able to produce 1.6 thousand tons of meat from piggery and poultry under the National Livestock Mission. On 14 July 2026, the state government signed an MOU with Coppel, a French pork processing company, marking a significant step towards further modernization of the state's piggery sector through scientific breeding, improvement farming practices. The state has also seen a significant increase in fish production under PMMSY scheme Phase 1 2020 to 2025. The Fishery Department, with the production of increasing from 9,151 11,158.50 metric ton to 11,158.9 metric ton. On 18 May 2026, the cluster-based coffee value chains development in Nagaland project was jointly launched by Honorable Union Minister of Donor and myself. The e-launch program was conducted simultaneously at Newland and Kohima, making a major step towards strengthening Nagaland coffee value chain and positioning the state as a premier coffee producing hub. Under this 175 crores project, pilot coffee cluster will be developed at Tophewa and Gotovi, which will include setting up of high-tech nurseries, post-harvest infrastructure, roasteries, and branding campaign to establish Coffee of Nagaland as a premier single original brand. The Department of Environment, Forest and Climate Change have been successfully implementing two external aided projects, namely the Nagaland Forest Management Project, which is funded by Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, and the Forest and Biodiversity Management in the Himalayan Nagaland Project, which is funded by the German Development Bank, KfW, under the Indo-German Financial Cooperation. Both the projects are contributing to the environment protection through community participation while supporting income augmentation in the project villages. Further, visualizing a potential of agarwood, the state has adopted Nagaland Agarwood Conservation and Promotion Policy 2026 for the economic upliftment of farmers and the unemployed youth. The landmark step for securing the rightful share of state of Nagaland in the mineral oil resources in the disputed area belt along Nagaland-Assam border, which the state had remained totally deprived for the past many decades, was taken with the signing of tripartite MOU between Government of India, Government of Nagaland and Government of Assam on 11 June 2026 for exploration and production activities of oil and natural gas in the DIB area and for equal sharing of the proceeds. We are in further consultation operationalize the existing MOU at the earliest date. Another major milestone concerning mineral oil resources in the state was the adjudication of the Somoto PIL in this regards. The Honorable Guwahati High Court, which paved the way for exploration and production activities in the entire state, the government with the Government of India to resolve a Nagaland specific regulation framework and conformity with our special provision in the Article 371A. The Taxes Department collected total revenue of 1,595.51 crores during the financial year 2025-26. Registration, a growth of 11.95 over the collections made during the previous year. In GST, Nagaland recorded the highest gross GST revenue growth and among all states in India during 2025-26 at 28%, significantly exceeding all India average growth rate of 6.4. Nagaland Institute of Transformation was inaugurated on 11 March 2026 under the Department of Planning and Transformation, Government of Nagaland. The institute, established with the support of Niti Aayog, has been created to design, facilitate, and drive the state's development agency by leveraging expertise from knowledge institution, development partners, and civil society organizations, among others. To enhance digital service delivery in obtaining birth and death certificate, the government of Nagaland has provided information technology hardware to 100 registration unions across the state with effect from 1st June 2026. 100% birth and death certificate are being issued online in Nagaland. The tourism department has been promoting state tourism by empowering local communities through tourism awareness programs while undertaking skill development initiatives and capacity building for tourism stakeholders. It is further strengthening community-based industry by promoting local festivals, particularly agro-based celebration and mini hornbill festivals. Further, the state, with the support of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, the state has been included in the developing global standard tourist destination initiative to enhance visitors' facilities and promote sustainable tourism practices in Zagu Valley. The Department of Arts and Culture successfully completed construction of Nagaland Indigenous Tribes Cultural Resource Center at Kohima under the scheme of NLCPR donor and inaugurated on the 7th May 2026. Construction of Tagore Cultural Complex at Chumukdema and Tagore Cultural Scheme Ministry of Culture has also been successfully completed and inaugurated on 22nd May 2026. The Department of Information and Public Relations is launching today the Nagaland Integrated Information System, a state-level digital governance initiative aimed at integrating information and services into a unified, accessible platform for all citizens. The project will function as a single source of information for all government activities and enhance transparency and operational efficiency. The law and order situation in the state remains largely peaceful, reflecting the dedication of our district administration and police and the security forces. There was, however, an incident of IED blast in Chumukdema district, targeting a vehicle carrying Assam Rifle personnel, resulting in the death of one person and grievous injuries to 4 other personnel. I extend my deepest condolences to the very family and wish the injured speedy recovery. While the state and its citizens are yearning for striving for peace, this cowardly act of attack on the security forces is condemnable and has no place in a civilized society. Those responsible need to be identified and brought to justice. The investigation of this case has been taken over by NIA. The state police has continued to take firm action against any kind of crime throughout the state in the ongoing war on drugs by the police from January 2024 Till May 2026, more than 407 NDPS cases have been registered across the state, and 677 accused persons have been also arrested. The mobility of personnel of Nagaland Police is going to see a significant boost with acquisition of 550 new vehicles for its true police modernization assistance from MHA. The newly procured vehicles were flagged off by me on 27 July 2026. The district administration saw a further enhancement in its institution infrastructure with many important undertakings completed during the financial year 2025-26, notable being the construction of inauguration of DC office complex at Samator, a DSC office complex at Akoloto, a DC office at Sechong and Tamlu, SDO office at Ralang, ADC office at Chazuba, Tobu and Mazepema, and EAC headquarters at Songro. Their fellow citizens, a progress and development that have achieved in every sector and area is a testament to our people's commitment, perseverance, sense of equality and justice, a year of hard work. I extend my gratitude to all of you for steadfastly standing shoulder to shoulder with the government on the path of development and peace. On this auspicious day, let us renew our pledge to continue working unitedly and passionately for an even more developed, self-reliant and prosperous Nagaland. Thank you, Kuknalim Jai Hind.
The Medal for Meritorious Service announced on Republic Day 2025. The first recipient is Sri Shoka Kaketo, NPS, Deputy Commandant. He is awarded the Medal for Meritorious Service in recognition of his meritorious service in Nagaland Police, with key contributions to criminal investigation and crime prevention, and for his exemplary leadership in tackling law and order situation, anti-extortion, and anti-narcotic operations. The next recipient is Sri Zasili Andami, Sub-Inspector. He is awarded the Medal for Meritorious Service for his contributions in narcotics enforcement and major seizures. He led investigations that resulted in numerous arrests and drug seizures worth about Rs 120 crore. He commanded the team behind the state's largest gold recovery. Sri Metriru Visakriyan Naik. He is awarded the Medal for Meritorious Service for innovative service as a parade instructor. He has used Bollywood parade drills with patriotic Hindi songs to train recruits and spread positive messages. His viral videos of police singing 1970s classics brought national attention to the department and showcased their force in a unique way. The first recipient of Medal for Meritorious Service announced on Independence Day 2025. Sri Kevituto Sopi, IPS, Inspector General of Police. He is awarded the Medal for Meritorious Service for his years of outstanding contribution in major criminal investigations, arms recovery, strong law and order management in key postings, and for preventing large-scale incidents that could have affected public peace and security. The next recipient is Srimati Abuli Mehta, NPS Commandant. She is awarded the Medal for Meritorious Service for her exemplary leadership in law and order, counter-insurgency operations, women's welfare initiatives, training of police personnel, and her strong advocacy for addressing gender-based crimes and women's safety in the state. Ladies and gentlemen, Srimati Abuli Mehta, NPS Commandant.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following are the awardees of the Governor's Gold Medal as announced on Republic Day 2026. Srimati Chubasangla Longkamar, NSS, Joint Secretary, Home Department. She has been awarded the Governor's Gold Medal in recognition of her strong administrative leadership, exceptional contribution towards HR and policy reforms in the police department, restructuring of forensic science services, and for her key role in ensuring fair and transparent large-scale police recruitment. The next recipient is Engineer K. Tingten Moy Konyak, Executive Engineer, Electrical Division, Mon. He has been awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his outstanding contribution in strengthening power distribution, improving revenue collection, tackling power theft, and restoring key infrastructure that greatly improved electricity supply and reliability for the public in Mon District. The next recipient is Dr. Michael Inti Imchen, Deputy Director, Veterinary Hospital, Dimapur. He has been awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his years of distinguished veterinary and administrative service. He pioneered Nagaland's first sterilization project, performed over 10,000 surgeries, published an international paper, and is one of the very few qualified to tranquilize rogue elephants. The next recipient is Dr. Wobentang N. Kitan, Medical Officer, Chukitong, PHC, Woka. He has been awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his outstanding contributions to healthcare at Chukitong, PHC, notably improving services and achieving National Quality Assurance Standard certification for quality standards. The next recipient is Sri E. Ipak Konyak, UBI DEF Mon. He has been awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his exceptional professionalism in crime prevention and investigation, including cases of kidnapping, drugs, arms, and theft, and for recovering stolen property with dedication and courage. The next recipient is Sri Abemo Izon, ABSI Narcotic Branch PHQ. He has been awarded the Governor's Gold Medal for his distinguished and exceptional service in narcotics enforcement in the state. He has effected drug and gold seizures worth approximately Rs 65.22 crore, including the state's largest ever 48.14 kg gold seizure in the year 2022. The following are the recipients of the Governor's Commendation Certificate on the occasion of Independence Day 2026. The first recipient is Engineer Wapang Naro Imchen, Executive Engineer, Office of the Chief Engineer, Water Resources Department. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for her contributions in preparing the State PMKSY Irrigation Plan, which is ranked first in India, for pioneering e-tendering and e-GEM and implementing the National Hydrology Project, with real-time data infrastructure to benefit public, research, and government sectors. The next recipient is Sri Vikato Tonger, ADC to Governor of Nagaland. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for recognition of his exemplary professionalism, integrity, and discipline in managing security and official engagements. His sound judgment, dedication, and compassionate service during the illness and bereavement of the former Honorable Governor, reflecting the highest standards of duty and commitment. The next recipient is Sri Kevingoto Kulnu, Revenue Officer, Kohima. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate in recognition of his transformative leadership in public administration, driving major infrastructure projects, safeguarding government land, and implementing reforms that made the district the highest land revenue generating in the state.
The next recipient is Srimati Abinyo Jasmine Ashau, NCS Undersecretary, Finance Department. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate in recognition of her distinguished and exemplary contributions to fiscal governance, including gender and SDG-linked budgeting, pension reforms, policy research, and microfinance expansion. The next recipient is Srimati Intinungla Longkumer, ESC Sataka. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for her exemplary initiative in single-handedly retrieving, organizing, and digitizing decades of vital administrative records. Her dedication to preserving institutional history and establishing a modern digital system exemplifies outstanding public service. Sri T. Hentai Pong, Assistant Commandant, 7th NAP Battalion, Bandari. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for his outstanding contributions to traffic management, large-scale event traffic planning, and sustainable, locally driven solutions for road safety through innovations like cost-effective bamboo barricades. Our next recipient is Srimati H. Pongloi, NPS, SDPO Tizit. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for her exemplary leadership in investigation, border area, law and order, and community policing through interagency coordination and welfare initiatives. Her dedication has strengthened public trust and operational efficiency in sensitive regions. The next recipient is Sri I. Yongpong Tushi Chang, UBSI, PS Twinsam. He is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate in recognition of his exemplary investigation work, including solving a heinous murder case within 81 days, and for leading anti-extortion and narcotics operations. His diligence, professionalism, and crime prevention efforts have significantly improved law and order and earned departmental honors. The next recipient is Srimati Lovidoli Jimomi, Vice Principal, Mount Olive College, Kohima. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate in recognition of her years of dedicated service in higher education, demonstrating academic excellence, student welfare, and selfless commitment, including serving without salary during and after the pandemic, and sponsoring many underprivileged graduating students.
The next recipient is Srimati Y. Monlumi Izo, Caretaker, Nagaland House, Guwahati. She is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate in recognition of her years of exemplary, disciplined, and selfless service in the upkeep, maintenance, and management of Nagaland House, Guwahati. ensuring a clean and hospitable environment of the establishment. The next recipient is MS Padampugri VC Fair Price Shop, run by Padampugri Village Council. MS Padampugri VC Fair Price Shop is awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate in recognition of the outstanding service, integrity, and dedication in PDS implementation. They have ensured timely, transparent distribution of food grains, accurate record keeping, and support to vulnerable households. The next recipient is staff of Nagaland House, New Delhi. Shri Kevilatyo Sanchu, Shri Nzanti Paton, Shri Kuto Krui Rakho, Shri Akam Shanti Kitan, and Shri Ikontang Lota, staff of Nagaland House, New Delhi, are jointly awarded the Governor's Commendation Certificate for their selfless, proactive, and exemplary public service and devotion to duty. They displayed exceptional courage and presence of mind by immediately containing a threatening fire in Nagaland House, New Delhi, with available resources, thereby preventing its spread and averting large-scale damage at great personal risk. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the presentation of awards. Congratulations to all the awardees and thank you for your service.
Ladies and gentlemen, this morning 14 contingents are taking part in the parade ceremony. The contingents are led by Parade Commander Sri Akihito Sumi, NPS Deputy Commandant 1st NLA Battalion, and Parade 2IC Srimati Alobi Kasu, NPS Assistant Commandant 12th NLA IR Battalion.
The project is designed to enhance transparency, operational efficiency, and citizen engagement.
Every district of Nagaland. One platform now connects government and citizens like never before. Introducing NIIS, the Nagaland Integrated Information System, funded by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. Behind every citizen service is a powerful command center. DIPR officials review and approve field reports, manage users, and track performance through live analytics. Complete visibility, complete accountability. 53 departments, 17 districts, 35 information centers, turning fragmented information into one trusted real-time system. For citizens, NIIS means real answers fast. Discover over 700 government schemes tailored to you. Submit and track.
The Department of School Education, under the Nagaland Education Project, the Lighthouse Nectar, supported by the World Bank, is pleased to present the Educational Management Information System, EMIS, with the objective of strengthening efforts towards database monitoring, planning, and policy making.
Education Management Information System is a centralized digital platform under the Department of School Education that brings together information on schools, teachers, students, and education programs to help the government and schools make better decisions. EMIS currently holds information of over 1,800 government schools, personal information of over 2 lakh government school students, and fully digitized records of over 22,000 employees, including teaching and non-teaching staff. Employee data includes digitized images of the service book, appointment letter, regularization order, transfer order, and educational records. EMIS aims to enable the school education department and its sister organizations to improve planning and resource allocation, enhance monitoring and supervision, improve service delivery, reduce paperwork and duplication, enable real time reporting, increase transparency and accountability, support data driven decision making, and improve assessment of educational outcomes. EMIS is expected to impact all stakeholders in the school education ecosystem. For students, it includes a single record of students' journey from pre primary to class 12. For teachers, it simplifies administration while providing digital access to service records and professional development. For school heads, it strengthens school management, monitoring, and reporting. For district officers, it enables real time oversight and targeted interventions. For the education department and sister organizations, it supports better planning, policy formulation, and resource optimization. And for the government, it provides reliable evidence for governance, accountability, and long term educational planning. EMIs will serve as the single reliable source of all school education related data in Nagaland, transforming education through data, technology, and better governance.
Phase 1 and 2 under New and Renewable Energy. The Honorable Chief Minister is kindly requested to do the honor of commissioning the project. May we also invite the Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, Srimati Linda Solo, NCS, and Director New and Renewable Energy, Engineer James Kalla, to step forward for the launch. The 10 megawatt Huvuku solar power plant was constructed in two phases. First phase of 5 megawatt commenced in April 2022 and second phase again of 5 megawatt in December of 2023. We are pleased to present the documented books Phase 2 on traditional attires and ornaments of the Angami and Sangtam tribes for release today. Under Phase 1 of the project, the corporation successfully published and released documented books covering the traditional attires and ornaments of 10 indigenous tribes of Nagaland on 1st December 2025. During the statehood celebration program by the Honorable Chief Minister of Nagaland, the release of Phase 2 marks a further step towards the systematic documentation, preservation, and promotion of Nagaland's rich and diverse cultural heritage. The Honorable Chief Minister is now requested to kindly do the honor of releasing the books. The following dignitaries and officials are requested to kindly join the Honorable Chief Minister on the stage for the release. Srimati Hikani Jakalu, MLA and Advisor Industries and Commerce, Shri Prachile Piena, Chairman, NHHDC Limited, Shri Kumar Ramnikant, IAS Secretary, Industries and Commerce, and Engineer Y. Lipongse Tongsar, Managing Director, NHHDC. And presenting to you a beautiful journey across Nagaland, one tribe at a time. Representing the Angami tribe. Representing the Ao tribe. Representing the Chakasak tribe. Representing the Cham tribe. Representing the Kemyungan tribe. Representing the Konyak tribe. Representing the Lothar tribe. Representing Pong tribe. Representing the Kuchiri tribe. Representing the Ringma tribe. Representing the Sanctum tribe. Representing the Sumi tribe. Representing the Tikyu tribe. Representing the Gimkyu tribe. Representing the Zenyang tribe. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the vibrant tribes of Nagaland. Please give the NSSA Cultural and Aesthetic Club a big round of applause for their presentation.
In her early life, she will return to her parents' home, but if she finds happiness and contentment, she will remain with her husband and live her life there. When a cultural Chukoima is presenting the cultivation song titled OJ Shao. OJ Shao is a traditional cultivation song of the Naga people of Korean district, sung by the powerful movement of rhythmic chant that requires the cultural heritage and pride of Sunni people. The dance also expresses joy, gratitude,
Representing the art. Their performance today is titled Sangpeli Chia, which is a traditional song sung in the hour of jubilation. Clothed in pride and glory, it was believed that the posture of Michael indicated the coming of ominous times or blessings in the village. It is a signature folk dance of Bangtong village, and it was believed that in the days of yore, men and animals had direct dialogues. The python being a fascinating and powerful creature caught the attention of our forefathers. Pythons exhibited a temperance that impressed our forefathers, which made them replicate certain characteristics of python. This dance
despite these challenges, your hard work and accountable others will face their repentance and provide nourishing for my teachings and warriors, taking pride in their life. Sunni culture through history.